Good morning, everybody, and a very warm welcome to Empowering Morning Conversations. So it's a Monday, a wonderful day, and EMC is a wonderful way to start the day and start the week. And as usual, today we are going to shift out of our default mode and we are going to get into the create mode. Sometimes I wonder if people really realize the prison called the default mode. So a long time back, I used to ask this question to people that if you keep on going the way you're going, then what kind of a future can you look forward to? जिस तरह तुम लोग लगे हुए हो ऐसे ही लगे रहोगे तो किस तरह का भविष्य मिलने वाला है आपको? Okay. So if you continue in the default mode, what kind of a future you can look forward to? If you do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, are you going to get different results?
No.
Right? But that's what the default mode is. Now, it has also become a part of the default mode for you to come here every morning, listen to very interesting stuff and say, yes, I should do this. And yes, I should do that. And then when you get back to the default mode, how many of these things you even remember? Some things you don't have to remember. Okay. Some things you don't have to remember. And some things you can remember if you want to. So let's do a little clearing. What energy, space, and consciousness will I be that would allow me to be the best version of myself? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and or nine shorts, voice, provides, and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness will I be that would allow me to be the best version of myself? What energy, space, and consciousness will I be that would allow me, to adore me, and love my life, and to see myself as this wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being that I am? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and power, nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness will I be that would allow me to see every relation of mine as a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being who deserves to be loved and respected for who they are? What energy, space, and consciousness will I be that would allow me to see my life as a wonderful, glorious adventure that I have and participate in it fully? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, or nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. As I was saying to you yesterday, it is our choice how to experience every moment of our life, right? So if you are really given a choice how to experience every moment of your life, what would you do? Would you live in an auto mode, letting moments of experience go by without fully enjoying them or fully experiencing them? Or you would waste your time during any experience simply complaining and cribbing and comparing and saying this is not good. Oh, do I like this? Do I not like it? That was better. This was better. And then you escape. You don't actually get to experience the experience that you're experiencing. So you have the power of choice, right? And that got lost somewhere. All that we do is make decisions. So when you are making a decision all the time, are you allowing yourself to experience an experience? That is the question for which I'm seeking an answer. Yeah, so what's the answer to that? When you're busy making decisions about everything and every moment of your life, will you fully experience the experience? It has a simple yes or no answer. If you're busy making decisions, will you be fully experiencing?
No.
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 Got it. Yes, Vipinji, good morning. Welcome back. We missed you yesterday.
Good morning, Ji. Can I share my experience, my practical experience with this particular question?
Yeah, you can. Please do so.
Since childhood, we used to go to Vaishno Devi Yatra many times, and always we had a target to go fast, come fast. Who will come down fast is a winner. So once I decided I will not go fast. And that was the only memorable yatra I had, because I stopped everywhere, looked at the things. I was not busy in making decision to how to move fast. I discovered new temples on the way. I discovered many things, and that is the time when I decided in my life to always move slow and steady.
You made a choice, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by making a choice to go slow,
yeah.
instead of deciding to go like anybody else would, wow, that's a nice way of putting it. But that's true, you know.
Yeah, and that makes philosophy of life, and that makes the questions is answered that when you are busy in making decision in certain way, you do not experience the moment you are living in.
Exactly.
And, yeah.
Exactly. Thank you so much for sharing that. And yet, sometimes we will find ourselves slipping back into that mode also, like many of you might have noticed. So Gary says, you know, Gary is the founder of Access Consciousness. And Gary always says, live your life in 10-second increments, you know. If you live your life in 10-second increments, one thing definitely will be present. And what's that?
Awareness.
Yep, beautiful. And what else will be present? What will be present is that you will be present. Because in that 10 seconds, if you think about the past or the future, then that 10 seconds is gone and you haven't even experienced it. Right? So what is he saying? Right now, 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 right now. Let's experience the right now. So what energy, space, and consciousness will I be that will allow me to live a life of choice, rather than being driven by the incessant need to decide, to judge, to analyze, to assess, to limit, to confine, to compare, to berate, to complain. So if you have to choose now, what will you choose? What are you going to add to your life today that would allow you to create a future that you desire? I never get fed up of asking this question. What energy, space, and consciousness will I be that would allow me to experience my life fully? So what I want you to do is, Vetrivel, please. Okay, let's listen to Priya. Yes, Priya, go ahead.
I would like to add patience,
Okay.
as I can see that patience is the key to your solutions.
Got it. So Vetrivel, will you take charge for another 3 minutes? And
Yes, sir.
ask
Sure.
people to share on this particular point while I just come back.
Sure. Sir. Good morning once again, all the wonderful people. What will you add today to create the life you desire? Can you have sharing from others? I would like to go first with my share is I want to add more awareness. One beautiful thought came while Sir was talking. I feel like sharing with you all. It is about the words we use while talking and also the words we listen when others are talking. I heard it from one of the great sources saying that we delete or ignore words when others are talking, which is not in our regular mode or we are not explored to it, we are not experienced to it. So in that way, how many things we delete or omit from the world which is coming to you? If we just have little awareness and focus on the words what they speak, it is the entry point to others' world as well as also gateway to our creative mode from our default mode. We live with, for example, to quantify 3,000 words. If we just open for other words and all, no, our world expands. How wonderful, isn't it? So with this thought, I just want to give back the mic to Supripak sir. Thank you, sir, for this opportunity to share what I feel.
Yeah, but it's a wonderful thought, That's a part what people are doing, what you just asked, is again the default mode. So thank you very much for bringing that up. Yes, Shakti ji.
Sir, for me, I want to be in the present mode always, sir, throughout the day. That's a thing. But what challenge I'm facing right now, if I'm giving so much significance to some important things, I'm giving my 100% attention, I'm giving my focus, everything, but not throughout the day. That means I'm capable of being in present, but I'm not doing it throughout the day. Is there
Okay.
any
Yes.
way I can help you, sir? Can you help me,
Yes.
sir?
Yes.
Thanks.
See, first thing is to know that to be in the present, you have to be,
Yes.
When are we being? We are always busy doing something, no? Like,
Yes.
so first thing, if I'm not doing anything, can I just be? Now we are in an age of busyness, so you never sit and just be, right? Like when we are doing dhyana, we are just being, right? When people who have done vipassana, they will tell you the first 2 days so difficult just to be, right? Now anapanna, you just watch your breath all the time. You will always be in the present. If you are in the awareness of your breath, just keep your awareness on your breath as you go through the day. You'll find that you are being present. See, you have to do what you have to do, right?
Yes.
You can do it 100% by being present, or you can do it in the frenzied way. Okay. Now, that is why I'm not very fond of the word focus. You get it? Because a certain amount of energy is required to focus, right? So it's not natural, no? So you have to put some effort into focusing. But if you could just be, you just be with whatever you're being with. So if you're being with me, you be with me fully. If you're doing some work, you can be with that fully. It's called being with. Okay. Now in my workshop, which I do for corporates and other people, physical workshop, I make them experience it. I keep saying, I make them do exercise, and what I keep saying to them is allow yourself to experience what it feels like to be present to another human being. Experiencing, experience being now, experience with whoever you are. So it's a little different from, concentration. People ask me, oh, sir, you want me to concentrate? No, I don't want you to concentrate. I want you to be present. There's a difference between being present and concentrating. If you're concentrating, will you be present? You'll be busy concentrating.
Concentrating. Yes.
More than half your attention will be, oh, am I concentrating? Oh, I'm concentrating. So people who work and practice the art of getting their attention in their control, see, getting attention in your control, like putting it where you want, initially requires some effort, right? Because that's
Yes.
not something which we are very used to. So you
Yes.
do that, you practice that exercise every day, consciously putting your attention wherever you want to put it. You will see it goes where you put your awareness on. It doesn't really require much effort. But because we are not used to doing that, we have to make an effort. But very soon you will find that you can put your attention wherever you want. You put your awareness wherever you want, right? And you can choose to be aware of the present moment,
Okay.
right? If you're putting your awareness in the future, will you be in the present moment? You can be with me right now, but your awareness is on your thoughts. You could be in the present moment, but your awareness is on judging, evaluating, comparing, blah, whatever you may be doing, yeah, with your mind.
Yes.
So you just will have to practice this, putting your attention on the present moment. Now, the easy method I found for new people who don't know how to do it, start breathing slowly, deeply. Immediately, you'll start noticing that you're getting centered, you're being present, okay? And as you go through, you just keep your attention on your nostrils. It becomes second nature to you. You will be the moment you recover presence, then you do what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, sir.
The unawareness, see, you remember I did a session on spiritual quotient, right?
Yes. Yes.
Now, as you raise your level of consciousness, you will find that you are able to be more and more present. You remember that Dr. What is that fellow's name? Hawkins, David R. Hawkins, in his book, he has made a calibration of consciousness from 0 to 1000. People below 200, their awareness is low. Their ability to be present is very, very low. If you go down, to the level of below 70, you'll find these people are totally distracted. They'll not remember anything. You tell them something now, after 5 minutes, they'll not know. All that sort of thing will be happening also. See, one is a memory loss. The other one is they didn't even pay attention in the first place. Yeah. So those who have the book by now, how many of you got that book, Power versus Force? Just raise your virtual hand. Okay, only one person has the book. Wow. 2 people have the book. It's a heavy book. You understand? I mean, for those who like to read only fairy tale books, they may not like it. But it's worth reading, at least the first 3 chapters. Because you will have a big realization, You will also realize that how that, coming to the EMC or some forums like this helps you to raise your consciousness and keeps you there. See, you can raise it and fall down also, no? That is why if you go to any spiritual practice, they will ask you to do certain practices every day if you can. Like even after Vipassana, they'll say do it every morning for some time at least. So some people do it for some time, then they forget it. Then they have to go and do the course again and then remember it. Then they do it for 2 months and again they forget it. Until it becomes a part of life, right? So what energy, space, and consciousness will I be that would allow me to experience my life fully? So let's do another clearing. What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about judgments, conclusions, and computations that keeps you from living a life of infinite possibility? So I'll repeat that. What have you made so vital, so valuable, and so real about your judgments, your conclusions, and computations that keeps you from living a life of infinite possibility? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and or nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. So let's say that you have the ability to live a life of infinite possibility. Actually, we do have. So let's do a little exercise in what you may like to call as imagination. Okay. So let us say that you have recovered your ability to live a life of infinite possibility. Then what possibilities are you going to create in your life? Now you can answer that question. No? Think, first of all, close your eyes and think. I have recovered my ability to live a life of infinite possibilities. Then how do I choose to live now? I have recovered the ability to live a life of infinite possibilities. So how am I going to choose to live my life now? Yeah, what to will?
And we keep on creating more happiness.
But happiness is happiness. What do you mean by more happiness?
Maybe creating for others.
Yeah, so you really need to start thinking.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
So you don't have to create anything. If you're just being happiness, I am happiness, let's say, right? Then people around you will always be happy or not happy. Okay.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
If I'm creating a life of infinite possibility, is there a need for you to go and create more happiness for others? I'm just putting a challenging question over there. Think about it.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Shakti ji.
Yes, sir. It's life of ease and joy, sir. I'll be in peace, ease mode, always.
Okay, so you have a life of infinite possibility. You have got all peace and everything. Then what? You'll sit like a Buddha under the tree. Oh, I'm experiencing. Now I don't have to do anything to get peace. I've got it. My only desire in life was to create infinite peace for myself. I have received it. Now what? Arey Baba, you had that already before you chose to be born on this planet. You were living in bliss as the infinite being, but you chose this life. You chose to come here in this world of strife. They showed you this world, na? They showed you the natak which is going on in the world. They showed you your family. They showed you your timeline, everything. And you said, no, I want to be born over there. Look, I'm not making fun of you, Shakti, or I'm just saying, imagine something, you are that,
Yes.
right? When you have become infinite possibility, you're already that. You don't have to become anything anymore, right? But if I have a life of infinite possibility, will I live the life the way I'm living right now? Will I be doing the same things that I'm doing right now?
No, completely
So
different.
what we are doing is all survival mode, no? We are doing something because we have to. Karna padta hai, roti, kapda, makan. You know, I need to have a house, I need to have shelter, I have to have this, I have to have this, I have to have this, I have to have it. Fine, you have it. Infinite possibilities. But you notice the mind refuses to think also like that. What infinite possibilities? The only possibilities that we will create are the ones that we can see, na? अगर कुछ दिखता ही नहीं है तो क्या create करेंगे? If you can't see anything. I also want you to start thinking, how much on the outside level that we sometimes answer these questions, right? If you go deeper, ask yourself, what is infinite possibility? Like that Anupam Kher is fond of saying, kuch bhi ho sakta hai. Anything is possible. Yes, Ashok ji, sorry to keep you waiting, sir.
No,
Yes,
no,
sir.
it's okay. I will have more time to attend to many things. To the to-do list which is prepared in the morning, I will be able to finish by afternoon. If I am able to concentrate on the things which I am doing it, there will be, and the results will be amazing. That's for sure.
Yep. Thank you for sharing it. You will even look at your to-do list in a very different manner. World of infinite
Yes.
possibilities, right? See,
That-
there is a
that-
tendency कि सब कुछ मुझे ही करना पड़ेगा.
No,
And you may say 99% of my to-do list, I can give it to somebody else to do. वो भी कर
Yes.
सकते हैं मेरे लिए.
there will be more partners, there will be more cooperative approach. But
Yeah,
the point is, I will be able to attend to many more things in a day
absolutely.
with satisfaction.
Absolutely. It's a very powerful distinction. I want you all guys to get this, okay? Another thing which is coming out from what he said is, if you remove myself from the equation, how many infinite possibilities can show up?
Yes. Many.
Because most of the time, मैं उधर होना चाहिए. I should be there. I should be doing it. See, a world of infinite possibility will happen if I'm there or not. A lot of people don't do anything. I mean, what is the point of doing it? I'll not be there to enjoy it. The fellow who brought the apple tree to India, yeah, I'm forgetting his name. I've been to his estate in Himachal Pradesh. There were no apples over here, right? And he planted those apple trees. Was he thinking, hey, I'll not be there to enjoy it? It takes some time for the tree to produce the result, no? The people who fought for our independence and they died also, were they thinking, I'll not be there to enjoy the independence? The fellow who sang the song, Mera Rang De Basanti Chola, Bhagat Singh and company, were they bothered about, will I be there to enjoy it or not? They were creating a world of infinite possibility. They caught hold of one possibility and they started working on it. Right? Whatever possibility they chose, they said, okay, I'll work on this. So how many things that we do not choose because our decision brain is taking over? See, if you have a world of infinite possibility available to you, okay, you can choose anything. Na? So let's look at it slightly differently. Today, I do not experience my life as a world of infinite possibilities. So how many things am I saying no to? कितनी चीजें हैं जो मैं करता ही नहीं हूं? कितनी चीजें हैं जिसको करने के बारे में मैं सोचता भी नहीं हूं? So what are those things that I'm not doing because I don't see my life as a life of infinite possibilities? How many things am I saying no to? How many things do I refuse to do? What is it that I do not choose to be? What makes me be who I'm being in my default mode most of the time? Who am I being? Am I being some pathetic person who has to do all sorts of cunning things in order to survive in this world? So because we don't see our life as an infinite possibility, What are we being? How much of our proving is coming from that? So don't have to say anything right now. Just be with it. Vipinji, go ahead.
What I experience is when I choose to receive, means I have to be free to choose to receive. So that for that I have to delegate my things to others. If I don't delegate, I am not free. I am not able to receive. So I would take it to the patent world, to the different dimension to explain it. That when I decided to choose to make Nachuski, many of them said you should take a patent on it. I said it is an antenna. I have received it from Almighty. It's not mine. It's a letter I have got for someone to be delivered. If I don't deliver it, my post office will be blocked. So I delivered it to others, and I got many other thoughts. And life is infinite. There is nothing which I should stick to, that I've got this thing and this is mine and now I am done. So I keep on delivering, and many things when I visualize, for example, I visualize something and I know I cannot do it. I deliver it that thought to many people so that someone does it, and I enjoy seeing it being done by somebody somewhere else.
Yeah, beautiful. I mean, it's so wonderful what he shared. Okay. Because one of the things that you may discover, just like he did, is if you're living in a world of infinite possibilities, it doesn't have to be only about me, right? So I keep saying, be a selfish person. Sounds odd, huh? Be a selfish person. If you're a selfish person, you're concerned about yourself. Yeah. More than that, you're concerned about the house in which you live because it's your house. You're concerned about the colony in which you live because it's your colony. Be selfish. You're concerned about your country because you live in it. Be selfish. You're concerned about this world because you live in it. You're concerned about the environment because you live in it. You know, you're a selfish person. You better be. I think the world needs more selfish people like us, no, Vipinji? I'm giving to the world because I live in it. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Yes, Abhinavji.
Hi, Sukhdeepak. So, something I was dealing with kind of got sorted in the discussions today. And I will tell you what I was dealing with. See, so what I was dealing with was that, my boss told me, he was here for review, and he told me that what target he wants me to achieve in the next coming 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
And the kind of target he gave me, I thought I needs to be, my salary should be 4 times what I'm getting right now.
Mm-hmm.
If अगर मुझे ये करना है तो मुझे ये मिलना चाहिए, ठीक है? And what is unsaid was that if you achieve that, then we will do it. You know, it's not that we will first increase your salary, then you will do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you do it, then you increase your salary. And I was, see, my default mode is कि ये तो selfish किस्म के लोग होते हैं. Once I do that, then they will just forget about everything and they will not increase. So should I look for a new job? If I have to do that, let me first get the salary, then I will do it, And, I just forgot, some years back, I got present to a distinction called what goes around comes around. So whatever I do, so suppose I support somebody, I support X in doing something, then X may forget me, but from Z I will get some result, right? What goes around comes around. So people can forget you, people can be selfish, but the God will never forget you, right? What goes around comes around. But somehow this what goes around comes around, I never got present to it. It is true in case of your performance also. So from 1990, my first job was with Cadbury's, and then I worked in logistics for 10 years. My feeling was that I'm not being rewarded for what performance I'm bringing. To be surprised, at the age of 21 and a half when I joined Cadbury, for a few months, I was a top performer in North India. Okay. And yet I left after 1 year, kind of frustrated with the feeling that I was not getting what I deserve. And same thing happened. But from 2000 till about 2015, I used to work just 2 hours a day, Deepak. And I was bombarded with number one ka paisa, dollars as well as cash. So God was so even in case of performance, God was, so when I needed the time to spend with my family, when I needed the money and the time, I got it with spending just 2-3 hours a day in office. So what goes around comes around. So what I'm going to do is going to give it my best now for the next 1 year to the company, and then that I know that somewhere else I will get the results. When I don't know whether what they will do with about my salary, but definitely God will take care of me.
Absolutely.
What goes around comes around. Yeah.
I know, but this is what a wonderful distinction, A lot of people will say कि पहले मेरा वजन कम करो, फिर मैं exercise करूँगा.
Yeah.
पहले मेरी शुगर नॉर्मल करो, फिर मैं दवाई खाऊंगा, नहीं तो मैं नहीं खाऊंगा दवाई.
Correct.
I think this is the right time. Today our Shire is missing. Only one Shire is there. Oh my God. All right, so this is a nice point. Before we close the session, close your eyes. Everybody. Close your eyes and allow yourself to feel gratitude for being alive. Be grateful that you are able to see another sunrise today. Be grateful that you have a fully functioning body. Be grateful for all the people who love you, because they all do. Be grateful that you have a very, very unique life experience and the ability to live it. Be grateful for each and everything that is there in your life, including your profession, including your toes, everything. And be grateful that you've been gifted a life of infinite possibility. So standing in that place, that you have a life of infinite possibilities, how are you going to create your week ahead? How are you going to create the day ahead? How are you going to add value to life with your existence? And see all that unfolding out in front of you. See all that playing out on a reel that you're watching in front of you. And when you've done that, you can gradually open your eyes. And let's listen to a wonderful share from Kamal Dupare. Kamal ji, please unmute your video.
Good morning, sir.
Share your share. Good morning, ji.
Good morning. Good morning, all.
Good morning.
सर मॉर्निंग में सेशन ज्वाइन किया तो आप बहुत अच्छा माहौल बना के रखा हुआ था. डिफरेंट फिल्टर्स यू आर यूजिंग, बट आपने इतने सारे क्वेश्चन साथ में रख दिए तो बहुत अब दिन भर सोचने में मजबूर है कि क्योंकि व्हेन आई एम कंटेम्पलेटिंग ऑल दिस क्वेश्चंस स्टिल आई एम नॉट गेट द फुल आंसर, बट यस अब इसका आंसर मुझे सोचने पे मजबूर कर दिया तो आंसर करना पड़ेगा. शायरी की बात है तो एक शेर था फिराक गोरखपुरी का, ऐसे ही था कि आए थे हंसते खेलते मैखाने में ए फिराक, आए थे हंसते खेलते मैखाने में ए फिराक, जब पी चुके शराब तो संजीदा हो गए. जब सोचने लगे तो संजीदा हो गए.
सो ट्रांसलेट भी कर दीजिए.
ट्रांसलेशन बड़ा टफ रहता है मेरे लिए इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करना, क्योंकि प्रॉपर वर्ड नहीं मिलते.
चलो आए थे
आए थे हंसते खेलते मैं खाने में ए फिराक. Firak is the name of Shire.
Okay, so we came dancing and singing to the bar,
Carnival, carnival.
to the carnival. No, Mehkhana is not a carnival. Mehkhana is a place where you have daru, like a bar. Okay, so we came dancing and singing to the bar. Okay,
Yeah.
then
जब पी चुके शराब तो संजीदा हो गए.
so after drinking we became very serious. Interesting.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, 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 thank you.
On a lighter note, sir, sorry to disturb. Kamalji, Monday morning, you get this side.
Monday morning, sir, has made us to things और heavy कर दिया, सोचने पे मजबूर कर दिया.
हाँ, सोचने में क्या है?
हाँ.
The world and a life of infinite possibility lies before you. So we should be excited and dancing like little children, you know. They see infinite possibilities. उनको तो मजा आता है. हमको लगता है अरे बाप रे, I'll have to do so much infinite possibility. Don't, yaar. Who said that? Choose one and do it. No? So what you can certainly choose to do right now is when I say 1, 2, 3, we will all laugh 100% soundlessly, so not to disturb your neighbors. And this is the mood you will carry with you throughout the day. All right. Life is a daring adventure. So let's live the adventure. Have fun. God bless you. See you tomorrow morning. Another session of empowering morning conversation. Bye.
Thank you.